Good afternoon, everyone. Country Flyboy here, and today, a special treat. We're here in GTA, and we got a new airplane to fly. I'm not going to show it off just yet. First, Nicole is dressed in her fighter pilot uniform. She is former military after all. She was a fighter pilot in the Gulf War or something. I don't know. I hadn't thought of a backstory for her. Today, we are flying that. Yes. Yes! I've been waiting for this day. My favorite fighter plane ever is now officially in GTA5. The F15E Strike Eagle. Oh, she's beautiful. Right here behind me, nose cone, the AN/APG-63V3. There's the PEDO, TOT. Let's look at the intake. Intake looks clear. Some sort of mechanism there where the gear's colliding through the model. But, you know, that happens. Nose gear here looks fine. Taxi and landing lights both look good. Landing gear seems to be in good condition. Looks like we are loaded with 3 external fuel tanks. We got AIM 9s, probably AIM 9Ps on the pylons, the wingtip pylons, and AIM 120, probably Ds or Cs, on the wing pylons as well. And we seem to be loaded with Mark 82 unguided freefall bombs and CBU-87 cluster bombs. So we are ready. We are armed to the teeth today. Leading edge of the wing looks good. Flaps. There's that tail. Oh yes, the Strike Eagle, the best of the Eagles. Let's enough screwing around on the ground. Let's get this thing airborne. Oh, I've been waiting on this day. Nicole, let's get her in the air. Now this is a custom add-in vehicle. You have the option of replacing the default laser with it, or you can do what I did and simply add it in. Let's give it a little bit of throttle here and we'll taxi on out. Oh yeah, look at that. Heat coming off the back of the engine. Got air brake. Let's give it a flight control test. Full left, full right, full back, full front, rotor left, rotor right. Everything looks good. Cycle our weapons, missiles, unguided missiles, and cannon all selected. Let's look at the cockpit. So in the interior, yep, this definitely looks like the Strike Eagle to me. Got the radar there, HSI there. Up front control panel. Can't quite look down far enough to see it, but there is an attitude indicator on the lower display there. Typically with GTA, no type of a HUD. I think we can actually get in the back seat though. If I go to vehicle options and cycle through the passenger seats as soon as I find the option to do that. Where is that option at? Let's see. Cycle seats is what I'm looking for. US vehicles, passenger, doors, exhaust. License plate mod. There is a way to get in there. Marked all small vehicles. Relation. Livery menu. Oh, well, let's go ahead and go with that. The aircraft comes with several liveries, so I think about 4. Here's the default livery right here. I don't know what squadron this is. I don't really know the squadrons too well. There seems to be a NYPD logo on the nose there, so it's probably a New York squadron. Here's another one. And another one. There's the one we were in, which is Israel. Was that Israel? I think. And here's the last one. Now, sadly, no, there is no Idolmaster paint job included by default, which means, yes, this Strike Eagle is incomplete, as no Strike Eagle is complete without an Idolmaster paint job. However, given the fact that there is an Idolmaster paint job available for VCS as well as Flight Sim X, it's clear that the Chihaya Eagle is a pretty popular paint job, so I don't think it would be long before we see the Chihaya Eagle in GTA. It least I hope not. I have looked at the texture files, and they do appear to be a bit on the complex side, so I highly doubt I will be doing a paint job, although I would love it if someone would do a Chihaya Eagle. Let's see if we can get to the... Yes, we can, but it does shut down the engine. So in the back, we can see, looks like we got a terrain following radar brought up, as well as the front scan radar. HSI and attitude indicator brought up on those two displays. Only 2 seats. Nicole just decided to tap her view screen for some reason. Not view screen, canopy. Let's get this thing airborne. Enough looking at her on the ground. Let's get her airborne. So we're just going to taxi this thing right over to the runway. F15E has got a lot of power in it, so we don't need full length to take off. Let's get her lined up, and we'll go into first person for the takeoff. Alright, Nicole. You ready for this? Full throttle, releasing the brakes in 3, 2, 1, release. Rocket down the runway. Gear up. Not that GTA has pretty realistic physics, but we'd be building speed up and ground effects. And we are airborne. We are airborne in the Strike Eagle. Oh, I have been waiting for this day. Oh, she's nice. She flies pretty good. She's not 100% like the Laser. The Laser's way more quick on the turns. Oh, this is a beautiful airplane. Yes! I am in heaven, guys. Watch that helicopter. Dream has come true. We have a Strike Eagle in GTA. Oh, baby. I just wanted to show this mod off. I'll link the mod in the description. There really isn't much to do in GTA as far as flying. I mean, yeah, we can fly across the docks. We can shoot the yacht. We can go low over the water. That turbulence will kill you, though. Maybe we'll be able to go do something. Attack the freeway. I haven't done the night flights yet. What's up, rich people? What's up, golfers? Just the U.S. Air Force clowning around. Don't mind us. Let's go fly next to Nicole's apartment. What's up, apartment? I think that was Nicole's apartment. No, it wasn't. Nicole's apartment was that one down there. That was the other one. Let's see. It is this one right here. This is where Nicole lives. Pencil Tower, I believe, is the name. Let's go check out the Vinewood sign. I just realized I was trying to pull it up there and it just was not quite going up. I thought we were going to die there. Actually, I have invincibility turned on. The plane will still explode, but I'll be fine. Let's see, where is the Vinewood sign? Right over there. We're gonna blow it up. Well, we're gonna shoot at it. The plane doesn't appear to be very fast. It's not as fast as the Laser. So yeah, not quite as fast as the Laser is. Oh god. Thank God for invincibility. You okay, Nicole? Oh no. I was way too low to open the parachute. So it doesn't have an eject, sadly. You just jump out the plane. I now have a 1-star wanted level. Well, it was a nice plane. Yeah, let's get out of here, Nicole. Let's head down to Sandy Shores Airfield. And then we can get in another airplane. Alright, we are coming up to the Sandy Shores Airfield now. And once we get to the end, we'll spawn in another F-15. Doesn't appear to be anyone coming in, so we'll go ahead and get on the runway. Just park this right here. Hey bud, here's a new truck for you. Who's he going? Nicole will save you. Alrighty then. Let's spawn in another one. Now it does look like the P66 laser as far as spawning is concerned. That's just GTA being GTA, but it is the F-15. And just to prove it to you, I'll actually spawn in P66 laser. Actually, I have changed the P66 laser. So it actually won't spawn in the laser, but I have changed the laser to an F-18. And that has reminded me, let's actually go fly the F-15 over the aircraft carrier. Because the aircraft carrier actually has spawns for the laser on it. Now, the F-15 is equipped with an emergency tailbook, but is for emergency landings on runways equipped with the rest of the system. Doesn't look like the afterburner works in the replacement version. Not the replacement, the add-on version, however. Yeah, it looks like the landing gear goes into the intakes, so it's not 100% perfect, but whatever. It's an F-15 Strike Eagle, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the carrier. Carrier is in the southeast quadrant of the map. So we'll head out to the ocean through that fort right there. Let's not fly over the prison. They do not like it when you do that. I just realized the up-front control panel has low altitude warning set for 16. That's pretty damn low. So you don't want your altitude warning to kick in until you are literally hitting the ground. TACAN is on channel 112 X-ray. IFF looks to be off right now. We're heading for Steer 1 Alpha. UHF frequency 275 and 300 are set. Okay, the carrier is over here somewhere. Now, I will land on the carrier because this is GTA and it's, it's physics ain't exactly the best in the world. But, we'll land on the carrier, why not? Take our phone out, get some pictures. I just need a Chihaya paint job for this thing, and then my life will be complete. GTA 5 will officially be complete at that point once the Chihaya Eagle is in GTA. Once that is a thing, then yeah, GTA 5's done. It's complete. It can't get any better at that point. Let's not shoot down any civilian airliners. I did do a test run of this, and I shot down a civilian airliner, and the game crashed. So I'm going to be a little bit careful. I don't know what exactly caused the game to crash, but since I had just installed this at the time, I'm not ruling this aircraft out. I hope it didn't cause the game to crash, and if it did, I don't care because I'm going to keep it in anyway, because it's the Strike Eagle, and I like the Strike Eagle. Strike Eagle is my favorite fighter jet ever of all time. Okay, we're coming here on downwind now. 800 feet. I don't know if we are actually at 800 feet, but I'm going to say that's 800 feet. Actually, let's go ahead and get to the actual 800 feet. There's 5. So 800 would be around about here. That actually looks more like 1,000, but game says it's 800 feet. Alright, gear down, flaps down, hook down. The gear down would come out, gear would actually come down at this point in real life. You put them down when you're on the 90, not when you're at the 180. Alrighty, here we go. Coming on in. Don't go off. Please don't go off. Aerodynamic braking. Save me. There we go. The F-18s have spawned in. Now, this is one of GTA Skyline Freak's mods, and he does a pretty decent job with the physics, so I'm actually going to bring the plane all the way back here. We'll get out for the time being. Let's get a picture of our home. There we go. Yeah, I don't like that one. We can do better. There we go. Let's get it in frame, zooming in a bit. Right there. And we'll save that to our gallery. And then we'll get a selfie with the airplane. Let Nicole get up here, right next to it. Can we get... Nah, I'm not too worried about it. And let's get our selfie on. Right there. We'll save that one to the gallery. Let's look at the F-18 while we're here. Might as well. What's the F-18 got? So this is the F-18A, looks like. Let's see. She's got 3 external fuel tanks. Looks like an AIM-7 on the wing pylons. AIM-9. Let's see. Here. Yep, AIM-7 and AIM-9 on the wings of the F-18. And just for fun, we'll actually get in the F-18's cockpit. Now this is a replacement of the laser. It's not an add-on airplane. So it's going to behave like the laser and acts like the laser. But as you can see when we get in, it's definitely the F-18. And it is actually the carryover. It's the F-18 from Flight Sim X. But there is a bit of an issue. If you look at Nicole, she is slumped down in the cockpit. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing, but yeah, I keep it in here mostly for looks. For when I come out here to the carrier, you'll actually see carrier-based airplanes on here. And let me go over to this elevator over here, and I'll show you my other mod that I have put in to replace the Hydra. Let's see, where is the Hydra? Hydra. Where is the Hydra? Oh, there it is. Mammoth Hydra's right above the jet. F-35. F-35 looks like it has AIM-7s on it as well. And is that an AIM-9X? AIM-9, no, it's the AIM-9M. I thought that was an AIM-9X for a second there. I was about to freak. I'm like, oh god, that's the deadly missile. That's the one you don't want to see in a dogfight. And that one's capable of vertical takeoff. Looks like we have some AIM 120s here on the thingy. Are those AIM 120s? No, those are AIM 7s. Those are AIM 7s. These look. Am I sure these are AIM 120s? Those look like AIM 120s. I don't know. Oh well, it doesn't matter. It's GTA. It's not like the missiles are realistic at all. Let's climb on in. Yep. And we need the entire deck to take this plane off. Alright. Brakes on, run them up. And release. I'm not even going to pitch up. I'm just going to let her go off the end. You're up. Let's do some terrain hugging. Go map of the Earth. As you can see, our airspeed's only at 140, which is nowhere near how fast the F15E Strike Eagle is actually capable of going. I mean, if the one in Flight Sim X is to be believed, it will go like 600 knots at the drop of a hat when it's clean. Alright, let's go to the right here so we don't worry too much about these trees. We're just going to map the Earth. We'll go over to the military base. I'm not going to land even if I have one level turned off. You know how the military is in GTA. And I knew that was going to happen. This plane really, really, really does not like to go upside down. Like, you have no vertical control when you go upside down in it. And I'm just gonna ride it down. Why not? We're going on a bobsled now. You done? You done? Okay, we'll get out now. Well, geez. Nicole? I just don't know. I'll spawn back at Sandy. Where's the teleportation waypoint? And yeah, we'll get some altitude real quick. Get some altitude real quick, and we can take it upside down, and you'll see it's got no vertical control when it's inverted. We'll fly it from the outside, the exterior view. So I'm going to get some altitude real quick. We'll go straight up. Vertical climb. Alright. Point it towards the Santos. And now I'm going to fly full throttle. I'm going to put it inverted. And look, I'm giving it full ass stick here. Or full front stick. And it's just diving. See? Full back. Or full front. We should be going up. But it doesn't. It just does not want to go up. Alrighty, well, for the grand finale, let's take it back to Los Santos International and land it properly. Let's actually do the beach visual. Chugga-lugga-choo-choo. It's a nice long one coming out of Los Santos heading for not Grapeseed. What's the town up on the west corner? Toledo. I need to play more GTA. I need to get back into doing LSPDFR. I stopped doing LSPDFR because it's just such a pain in the butt to keep that thing up to date. It's like all these mods, any one of them breaks and you just got problems. Okay, so the beach visual is an approach I cooked up back when GTA was on the Xbox 360. And it's supposed to be one of those mapped visual approach or charted visual approaches you see into some airports like LA. San Francisco's got a couple, as well as Hilton Head. The most famous one's probably at Ronald Reagan. And the way it works is we just come over the beach at 1,000 feet until we are over the pier, and then we descend down to 500 until we are over the inlet, and then we can turn for the runway. So we're actually going to do that. We're going to go into cockpit view. Now this was a lot harder on the 360, but now that you're in PC, you can actually do this with our gauges. So we fly over Del Perro Beach until we get over the pier, then fly over Vespucci Beach. Alright, so I'm just going to bring the throttle out and we'll fly straight and level. Until we see that we are in fact over Del Perro Pier, which we are. So we'll drop it down to 500 now. Fly over Vespucci Beach until we're at that inlet. Then we can turn towards the runway. It's a bit of a steep approach. There's 500. And there's the inlet. Turn towards the runway. Bring the gear down. But it is a pretty fun, sort of wannabe, charted visual approach. Yeah, I hate that. I do not like the fact that pulling your throttle all the way back in GTA just shuts off the engine. The physics aren't any kind of legit. Oh well. Let's turn off at the runway. We'll just take it back down to the hangar. Someone has parked a truck on the frickin' taxiway. How dare you? I flapped my air brake at you. Wow, this is one cluttered ass ramp. Put it back in the hangar. Put her away for the day. Back over here. Alright, she is parked, ready to go. Alright, Nicole, let's head down into the debriefing room and debrief. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. That was the F15E Strike Eagle, my favorite fighter plane ever of all time. And it is now in GTA, minus a Chihaya Eagle paint job, sadly, but once the Chihaya Eagle paint job gets made, and I am pretty confident that it will one day get made because obviously that is a very popular paint job for that airplane. I was surprised to see it in DCS World and FSX. So, it's a pretty popular paint job to have. If anyone's willing to make it, I'd love you forever. But, anywho, hope you enjoyed it. Me and Nicole are going to go debrief. We'll see you next time.